So let me ask you in particular, how do you differentiate a lady that really knows her worth? Is wanting to know your worth as a lady, and still
Yeah.
be consciously pursuing your dreams in life. There are some women that when they enter into a relationship, every other thing pause. They just want to be in love, 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 love. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
So, and then there are some women that when they're in a relationship, they still carry every other thing that they have in their life. They carry it on. Everything still goes on. So how do you differentiate a lady how do you differentiate a gold digger and then a lady that knows her worth and still wants to pursue her career in life, as in
Okay, how do as a guy differentiate?
guide?
Okay.
Because for example now, you may not have that particular money, but you are capable of getting the amount of money that she is asking, and she is just like telling you just because you are a partner. And then some guys that don't have the money, but they are capable of getting that money, at first they'll be like, why they ask me this kind of money when you say I don't get this money? Like, they'll start seeing her as a gold digger. But it could be that she really needs that money for something very important, and she's just telling you as her partner, not necessarily because she wants to maybe buy a bag or buy a shoe, or maybe it's not a material stuff she wants to get, but it's something very important and she really needs it, and she is just sharing it with you. But some guys will take it like, this girl now go to cash one do anyhow with small stuff. So how do you differentiate a girl that is termed a gold digger and a girl that is being genuine with you, but at the same time still pursuing her dreams in life?
Okay. Before I start, I want to say good differentiating is a dynamic. The way I would differentiate it in my own situation is different from the way another person will differentiate it.
That's what I'm asking you.
So now, if you ask me the way I would differentiate it, I just listed what's up to how I feel that okay, this person is a gold digger. That's my own take, but it can be different from some other people, because I feel gold digging, and I feel there's a saying that say when you get there, body go tell. Like, it's always you to give advice when you're not in the situation, but when you're in the advice, body will tell you. You know how it's feeling. Then the best the best step or decision to take is best known to you. But if someone is looking at it from outside, it's like, okay, do it like this, do it like that, do it like that, but it does not work that way. So I feel the way everybody will handle it will be different. But for me, I just listed the points how I will feel and the build up to it, because it's not going to be something that just happens generally. And differentiating a woman's worth, because a woman knows her worth does not mean she will not have my best interest to attack. So all those things, all those build up now. And if a woman that really knows her worth does not overspend, she does not overspend, because if she knows what she's worth, then she knows that okay, this particular thing, if I'm spending it on what I feel my partner does not deem, let me say, necessary. Because there are things that men feel like you don't need this thing as a woman, but a woman feels that she needs this. But there are also things that women buy that they do actually. That they
one I'm talking of, it's not even like a material thing.
Material things. I'm talking about I feel character wise, and everybody should be attentive in the relationship, especially the guys. Because I feel when you stop listening is where you start having problems. And again, communication is key too. Like I always say, communication is key. If the kind of person, if something is happening now, let's give it now. Don't tell me you are big space, because that space you are giving me, there's a lot to think about between that particular, and a lot can happen within that space. So if I'm not someone that you can talk to when you're angry, so why are we together? Because okay.